Try to make your weenus hurt. You can pinch it as hard as you want, and it doesn't hurt.
Hadley is Fester's little girl, and she's a precocious little booger.
She's a piece of work, that kid.
She is. So,
I wonder where she gets it from.
So sweet.
So Hadley, extremely precocious. So, Hadley is what, 10?
Yes, 10.
And Hadley has an audio recording that you need to play for me?
She wanted to make a video for you, kind of taunting you or calling you out or something or posing something to you.
All right, so Coop, you have got the audio, right? All right. This is audio from a video from Fester's 10-year-old daughter, Hadley. And here it is. Coop, roll it.
Hey, Mr. MJ, I have a new segment idea. It's called Hey, Mr. MJ, Do You Know? I have a question, and you need to answer it.
What a bossy little kid.
All right. Yeah, she's kind of bossy. A little bossy.
Pitches more stuff than you, Fester.
Actually, they're better ideas than what I pitched.
All right, hang on. Let me hear that again.
Hey, Mr. MJ, I have a new segment idea. It's called Hey, Mr. MJ, Do You Know? I have a question, and you need to answer it.
Hey, Mr. MJ, do you know? I have a question, and you need to, is that the whole name of the thing?
I think the name of it is, Hey, Mr. MJ, Do You Know?
Do you know?
And then she was describing what the segment is.
Right, so
she has a question.
She has a question for me?
She has a question she's been asking.
Now, do we need to get her on the phone, or
Yes.
are you going to ask the question?
No. I would like for her to answer. I mean, I can't ask this question.
Why don't you just record the question?
Wait a minute. You can't ask the question, but you're going to let your 10-year-old daughter?
Here, let me dial him up. 813.
Coop is calling?
Coop's calling? All right, never
Coop's
mind.
calling.
All right. So Hadley comes home and she asks this question to my wife.
Right.
And my wife doesn't know the answer. And then Hadley tells my wife the answer.
Okay.
And my wife's like, you're lying. That is not the answer.
Wait, your 10-year-old daughter says to Allison, your wife, you're lying.
No, another way. Allison says to the kid, Mommy, what's the she asks the question. Allison's like, I don't know. What's the answer? Hadley tells Mommy the answer.
Right.
And Mommy's like, Hadley, that is not the answer.
Oh, gotcha.
You're kidding. You're lying.
So am I going to be asked the same question?
Identical question. Because.
But this is like the maiden voyage, but then from here she wants to have like regular questions.
She's ripping off Truth Booth.
I don't know. It's more like a trivia booth.
Well, I have to have a talk with
All
her.
right, Hadley, Fester's little 10-year-old daughter. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hey, Hadley.
Hello?
Good morning. Are you on the way to school, Hadley?
Yes, we are parked right next to the entrance of the school.
All right, and what time do you have to be in school?
8:08.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right, so we have a little time here. All right, so Hadley, you have a question. What's the name of the segment again? What is the name of the feature?
Mr. MJ, do you know?
Okay, Mr. MJ, do you know? And
That works,
And
yeah.
what is the question that you want to ask me to see if I know it?
Do you know what the skin on the tip of your elbow's called?
Do I know what the skin?
Okay.
On the tip of your elbow is called?
Wrinkly.
Hold on. Hadley and I were thinking.
Arm scroll?
Is it epidermis?
No.
All right, Froggy, does Froggy have a guess?
Epidermis?
No, that's
No.
Hold on. The skin on the tip of my elbow.
I don't know, but you can pinch it really hard and it doesn't hurt.
I have no idea. Hadley, you stumped me. I have no idea.
I'm stumped.
Hadley, what's the answer?
Weenus.
It's a weenus?
Yes.
So that's why Allison said, no, you're lying. No, come on. Hold on. The skin on your elbow, it's a weenus?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Go to Google. Go to the Google.
I'm just thinking of so many funny things. Like, Fester, could you rub some lotion on my weenus?
Oh, my weenus sure is rough today.
My weenus is all wrinkly.
Okay, so Hadley, where'd you hear this question? Where'd you learn this?
You ought to see how I can stretch my weenus out over here.
I could pinch my
friend
weenus.
Milo-
Oh, hold on a second. Hang on. So, Hadley, start again. What was the question,
Go ahead.
Fester?
How'd you first? She comes home out of the blue with this question, and she's kind of giggling, and we didn't know. So, where did you hear this question first, kid?
Okay, so my friend Milo, which I used to sit next to in math class because we have assigned seats, and his mom's a nurse, and he told me that the skin on the tip of my elbow is called my weenus.
His mom's a nurse.
So, I just looked it up as well. And it says that it's a slang word for excess or loose skin at the joint of one's elbow. So weenus, W-E-E-N-U-S, or W-E-E-N-I-S, or W-E-N-I-S are the apparent spellings, but it's slang. It's not like a real dictionary entry. It's not a medical term, but nevertheless, I guess a lot of people that know it
But
call.
it's hilariously funny.
You are correct. It is hilarious that we can talk about weenuses on the air.
Yeah.
All right.
And we have two of them. I guess we all have two of them, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 weenuses.
What's the plural form?
If you pinch your weenus as hard as possible, it doesn't hurt. Everybody, seriously, try to make your weenus hurt. You can pinch it as hard as you want, and it doesn't hurt.
I'm doing it right now.
You
and
can
it
dig your
doesn't
nail.
hurt.
You know what? It's like there are no nerve endings in my weenus.
The weenus has no nerves. You can pinch it as hard as you want.
My weenus is not sensitive.
I think you can cut your weenus off and not even feel it.
My weenus doesn't feel anything.
I
I'm
have,
sorry.
I have a weenus sensitivity issue over
Yeah,
here.
but we all have dead weenuses.
I think everybody has a dead weenus.
Isn't that weird?
Hey, Rox, can you grab my weenus? Come here. Hold my weenus for a second, would you please?
Rox, you should pinch all of our weenuses and see if they hurt.
All right.
MJ Froggy, let's hold up our weenuses. Roxanne,
Stop.
who has the best looking weenus?
Hadley, plug your ears.
Yeah.
Fester,
You got it. You
Fester.
took us down this path.
Fester, you got a fat weenus.
That's,
All right,
ain't that the truth?
So, all right. So, Hadley, I love it. So, Hadley, you know what this means, right?
What?
It means that you're going to have to produce again going forward, and I'm going to need another edition of Mr. MJ, Do You Know? Okay?
Okay.
All right, so next week we have to do another episode, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, Hadley, have a great day at school, Hadley.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
see you
Oh,
later.
that was a sensation.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I think you guys should all go get matching piercings for your weenus.
We definitely wouldn't feel it.
I'm going to go to some Ybor tattoo shop and
Yeah.
say, hey, I want this on my weenus.